Great morning, everyone. How are y'all doing this morning? Let me turn this up just a tad. Here we go. Great morning. Today is November the 13th, 2023. It's Monday, y'all. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. How is everyone doing this morning? If this is the first time you are joining us on Kimmies World, first time you ever heard the Kimmies Morning Show, welcome. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe. And while you're clicking subscribe, go ahead and turn your notification bells on so you know when we go live here on Kimmies World. For those of you all who are returning, welcome back, you guys. Listen, I need to ask y'all a quick little favor. I need y'all to go ahead and click the like button while we are getting all these introductions in this morning. And while you're clicking the like button, go ahead and share this live. I'm getting ready to share it on my phone as well, to let everybody know we are live in Kimmies World. Y'all, we got some amazing topics this morning. I searched trying to find out what is going on in the universe. And we got some amazing topics, and I know y'all want to be a part of it. Go ahead and share this broadcast. Let's see. Y'all, I'm having a hot flash, child. Hold on. Let me go ahead and share this, y'all. Woo, child. Let's see. Hold what you got. I hope y'all sharing it too. Share it with your family, your friends, because the information that we have on this broadcast is some really good information. Really good information. Oh, what you got? I'm sharing it, y'all. I'm sharing it. All right. I know y'all sharing it too. She said, I need a fan. No, because I go from hot to cold, child. I just turned the heat off down here. Child, I should have never had it on. All right, this is the last place. I'm sharing it on Facebook. Because a lot of people, I'm about to burn up, y'all. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so who do we have in the chat this morning? I'm about to burn up. Who we have in the chat? Let's see. We already got 9 people tuning in. Thank each and every one of y'all for being here on Kimmies World. Let's see who's here. Child, my sister tuned in yesterday at 11:47 a.m. I guess she thought we was going to have a live show on Sunday. Not for the month of November. In December, we will have some live shows. We're going to go live every day in the month of December. Most YouTubers have y'all know what I'm talking about. The vlog where they go live every single day or post a vlog every single day. Well, we're not going to do that on Kimmies World. We're going to go live every single day in the month of December. That is 31 days. Y'all think we can do it? Y'all think y'all can show up every single day for the month of December? You got time to prepare. We got my sister. I told y'all she showed up yesterday. We didn't even have no show yesterday. We have Vita Hurst. Great morning, Queen. Oh, child. All right. We have Poetic Spiritual Counseling. Good morning, Kimmy, Davita, and Danielle. Great morning to you. We have Latanya Banks in the building. Good morning, Queen. We have Nana Banana, and I know Carter is somewhere around. Carter, how you doing this morning? Great morning. We got Danielle. I know Caitlin is back there probably watching it. Hey, Kay. Hey, Carson. How y'all doing? Those are my great nephew and my great niece. We have Peanut in the building. Grand morning. Happy blessed Monday. You got that right. Hey, listen. Y'all have made it amongst the land of the living. Listen, if you wouldn't have woke up this morning, you would have been, y'all know what. So be thankful and be grateful that you made it this morning. You got another day to get it right. Davita said, good morning, Poetic and Nana. Danielle said, I need a fan. Child, I got sweat running down my back. Ooh, my Lord. And I got coffee right here. Anyway, all right. She said, Carson is asleep. All right. Y'all know what time it is. We need to turn the music off. Oh, y'all, I gotta cool off. Listen, we talked about hot flashes last week, and honey, I know I'm having one. For those of you all who know, Caden is still under the weather. He woke up this morning, said his stomach was hurting, but he has not had any bouts of diarrhea this morning. He did not run a fever as I know of last night or even this morning. So hopefully we will be back on track for school tomorrow. Oh, Lord. All right. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready to sing happy birthday? Carter, are you ready? Listen, y'all, I have a great nephew. He's 2 years old. And every time I sing happy birthday, he's singing in the background. Like, he'll hear me call his name in the background. I say, Carter, are you ready? And he'll run to where the TV is to watch his TT on TV. So if you have any children around right now, let them get in on the festivities. Let them sing happy birthday. Because y'all know children love to sing happy birthday. So you got them? Y'all children ready to sing happy birthday this morning? All right. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everybody. Happy birthday to you. All right, y'all, my voice getting better. It's getting better now. Y'all know I was a little hoarse last week. Anyway, let's see whose birthday is today. Let's see, did I print that out? Oh, let's see. Where did it go, y'all? Oh. Gee whiz. Hold on a second. I thought I had it out. It says... Y'all, tell you, when Caden is at home, it throws me behind because I have to tend to him. So I had it pulled up for today. I don't know. I guess I clicked off of it. But anyway, we'll get to it. No worries. No worries. One person I know whose birthday is today is Whoopi Goldberg. So everyone, happy birthday to Whoopi Goldberg. Not for sure what age she turned. Let's see. Okay. No. Okay, we have Whoopi Goldberg, Asia Hines. Her birthday is today. Happy birthday. Carolyn Goodall. Her birthday is today. Chris Noth. I've seen these people's faces, but y'all, the names do not ring a bell. Gerald Butler. His birthday is today. He's 54. Jimmy Kimmel. His birthday is today. He is 56, y'all. What is this? Joe Montega? His birthday is today. He is 76. John Hammond. He's a blues singer. He is 81 years old. Happy birthday. Metta World Peace. Y'all remember Metta World Peace? He was a former NBA star, formerly known as Ron Artest. He changed his name to Metta World Peace. He is actually 44 years old today. Happy birthday. Monique Coleman. She is 43. She's an actor. Nell Flynn, he is 63. Rex Lynn, he is 67. Steve Zahn, he's 56. And Whoopi Goldberg, child, I wonder how. Whoopi Goldberg is 68 years old. So happy birthday to you, Queen. All right. Do we have anybody's birthday watching in from the chat today? I finally cooled off, y'all. All right. Well, today in Black history, let's see what happened today. Well, of course, we have Academy Award actress Whoopi Goldberg was born in, that can't be right. They said she was 68. She's not 68 then. She was born in 1949. That would be, she is 74? Would it be? Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg is 74 today. Somebody had that wrong. First African-American dancer appears with the Metropolitan Opera Company in 1954. And it was another, y'all, let me tell you something. In 1894, now I thought this was really, really neat. I didn't know this. In 1891, an African-American inventor, A.C. Richardson, patents the casket-lowering device. Who would have ever thought, huh? Didn't know that. That's information. All right, I'm going to run through the comments real quick. She said he's sleeping this morning. Actually, Caiden is up. He is watching TV. He's not asleep. He actually woke up. I probably woke up about 5:30. He woke up shortly thereafter, and he just ate breakfast right before I came on. That's probably why I was hot, because I was in there getting stuff together. Fanny said, good morning, Kimmy in chat. Danielle said, Kay is singing with me. Hey, Kay. See, I told y'all kids love to sing. She said, Fanny said, good morning, Davita. Excuse me. Peanut said, oh, poor baby. I'm feeling so well myself. Change of weather. Oh, she's not feeling well. Change of weather, and everyone in my house is coughing and has the sniffles. Yesterday, me and Caiden went to the urgent care clinic. And at first, I walked in the clinic, and I didn't have a mask on, but I made sure Caiden had his mask on. Child, these people walked up in there. They were, I said, oh, let me get my mask. Baby, I don't want what y'all got. Davita said, good morning, Fanny. Oh, Peanut said, Chris Noth, he's the guy from the first season of That's right. In Sex and the City, he played Mr. Big. Sure did. I knew he looked familiar. Saw that. Well, I hope you get better, Peanut. Because it's a lot of stuff going on. When I took Caiden to the doctor yesterday, I just knew they was going to tell me he had the flu. I thought he had the flu. Like, he's had some pretty rough symptoms. And she was like, everything came back negative. And I'm like, what? Are you for real? She was like, Mom, you should be happy. I was like, yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with him. She said, well, you want me to take blood? I said, yes. So they checked his blood to make sure his white cell count wasn't out of whack. And it came back perfect, which was strange. But she just said it's just a little nasty virus going around. So anyway, Sweet Memory said, good morning. Brittany Rogers is in. She said, good morning. Thank you, Queen. Good morning to you as well. Okay, so we are going to proceed on this morning. First of all, I want to talk about the Grammys. Nicki Minaj was just nominated after all these albums that she's had. Y'all, Nicki Minaj was just nominated for a Grammy. Just nominated. So we're going to go over some of the Grammy topics. Actually, SZA, she's I'm not even going to say R&B because she has crossed over. She is leading the Grammys with 9 nominations. So shout out to SZA. This is actually the full list of the 67th annual Grammy is already out. SZA is the leading nominee with 9. Other key nominees are Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Boy Genius, Miley Cyrus, John Baptiste, Victoria Monet, and Billie Eilish, of all of whom will be competing against SZA for Record of the Year. Lord, I wonder who gonna get y'all. Y'all already know the Grammys kind of y'all probably know what I'm thinking. I wonder who gonna win. Probably gonna be Taylor Swift. In the Album of the Year category, the 8 contenders include 6 holdovers from the Record of the Year category: SZA, Swift, Rodriguez, Boy Genius, Cyrus, Baptiste, plus albums by Lana Del Rey and Janelle Monáe. I think it's pretty weird or pretty strange for Nicki Minaj to just now receive a Grammy nomination after all these albums. Y'all know, I don't pretty much listen to Nicki Minaj. You know, I hear it on the radio here and there. But she's just receiving a Grammy nomination. So, I don't know. Anyway, she said, thank you. I'm in Minneapolis. Oh, she's in Minneapolis. Y'all can't even say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It hasn't snowed yet, but the weather is cold and windy. We'll probably get snow sometime soon. Child. I ain't looking forward to that. Scorpio Mama said, good morning, Kim and chat. Great morning. Vicky, she is on the road again. Safe travels to you. Y'all know she travels to go be with her son to help him out. I guess every other week, every 2 weeks, something like that. She's been on a break for about a week, so she's back at it again, y'all. Anyway, let's proceed on with this morning's inspiration.
Good morning to each one of you. I've been talking about subjects that's dear and near to my heart, and I know that many of you have topics that you'd like me to talk about. Just send them in, and when you send the topic in, I promise you I will eventually talk about your particular topic. But you have to send them in, and if you want to hear the results of it, then you'll have to tune in to the program. I trust that you're having a marvelous day, and it's going to get better. I know my day is going to get better. May God bless you, and we'll talk to you on tomorrow.
Morning's inspiration, Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. King James Version. So for those of you all who want a specific topic talked about in the morning's inspiration, something that, may touch you or maybe touch someone else, please send an email to Kimmiestea, that is KIMMIESTEA @gmail.com. Go ahead and send an email with your topic, and I will be sure to pass that along to my dad so he can go ahead and get that rolling. Anyway, let's see. I see some comments in the chat right now. Someone say, good morning, Vicky. Good morning, Miss Vicky. Safe travels. All right. I don't see too many. Peanut praying for you. Child, I can't even tell you what to do to get better. All I say, drink some orange juice. If you're coughing, you got the sniffles, get a humidifier. Get up on that humidifier, put the Vicks on your chest and on your feet and make sure, you don't go outside with the Vicks, child. But anyway, we are going to proceed on. I want to talk for a moment about Gabrielle Union and Dewayne Wade. Excuse me. So you all been seeing in the news about Gabrielle Union and Dewayne Wade. It's a lot of rumors swirling around that those two are separated. Now, there isn't anything that is concrete in the news, of course. There have been speculation. So everything we are saying right now is alleged, okay? So Gabrielle Union and Dewayne Wade supposed to be one of the most steady and powerful couples in the world of entertainment. But Dewayne Wade and Gabrielle Union might be going through some extremely serious marital issues. According to different gossip sites, the former Miami Heat superstar and his wife are going through some major issues that could end up in a divorce. Actually, Gabrielle Union had a birthday in October, and I believe she was in London, if I'm not mistaken. And she pretty much had like a girl's birthday party. Tia Mowry was there. Y'all know she's a recent divorcee, as well as some other of her friends. And honey, Dewayne Wade was nowhere to be found. And it wasn't just a girl's bash. It was men there as well, but Dewayne Wade was not there. And the crazy part about it was he wished her happy birthday on Instagram, and it was kind of cryptic. It was kind of odd, And she posted, hold on, I'm going to tell y'all this. She posted some birthday, like from the birthday weekend. She posted like a recap, and pretty much it was like a picture is worth 1,000 words. What is her recap saying? Well, what I got from what her recap was saying is Dewayne Wade wasn't there. And something is wrong because it was a lot of men there, but he wasn't there. And it was a big birthday celebration. When I tell you it was big, it was big. They was at this big mansion. It was very, very nice. But he wasn't there, child. So I don't know. It's saying divorce. That's what it's saying to me. But who am I? Anyway, in other news, Melody Holt, y'all may have seen this on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Melody Holt has actually changed her name to Melody Shari Rogers. And she actually had, I believe it wasn't last week's episode, might have been the episode before last, where she had a name changing ceremony, like a celebration. Y'all know how women, when they get a divorce, they have like a divorce party. Well, honey, she had a name changing party. And Martell wasn't too happy about it, which is pretty odd because, you know, I just came out maybe, I think it was last week, I talked about how Martell and Ariana Curry had came out for Halloween and they went live together on Instagram. Now, Ariana Curry is the lady that Martell cheated with and had a baby while he was married to Melody Holt by. And she was a part of the reason why they got a divorce because Martell never stopped messing around with her. But anyway, I just found it real strange that Martell got upset that Melody changed her name. Like, why would she want to use Holt anymore? That's not even her husband. Anyway, the last topic we're going to talk about today, and which is, you may have heard about this, is actually about a gentleman. Well, before I talk about that, what you got?
Do you want to grow your business? Do you want to grow your social media platform? If that is the case, you will need to Cashapp $10 to Kimmies World. You will also need to send kimmiestea@gmail.com an email and let me know exactly what you want ran through my live show, and I will put together a commercial. Now, if you want your product reviewed on my channel, what you will need to do is you would need to follow the same steps. All you need to do is send me an email and also mail me your product to my P.O. box. Just check my About section. Thank you.
All right. For those of you all who don't know, I do have a P.O. box. So if there's anything like a card or whatever you want to send or whatever, you can actually send it to the P.O. box and it will be in the caption of this video, or you can go to the About section on YouTube and it will have my P.O. box there. Anyway, y'all, I want to talk about this topic, and I meant to talk about it last week, but it kind of slipped through the cracks. And I thought about it this morning. Well, actually, it's two topics that I want to talk about. It's about Dexter Wade. Has anybody heard of Dexter Wade? He was from Jackson, Mississippi. I want to know if anybody has heard of Dexter Wade, of the case or the article or anything surrounding him. Okay, I don't see anything. So Dexter Wade, hold on, let me pull this up. Dexter Wade, on March the 5th at 7:30, let's see, did anybody say anything? No, nobody said anything. Okay. On March the 5th at 7:30 p.m., Dexter Wade actually leaves his home in Jackson, Mississippi. On March the 5th at 7:54, which is not that much time, that's like, 24 minutes later, he got struck and unalived by a Jackson Police Department vehicle. On the evening of March the 5th, a prescription bottle with Dexter's name was found on the body. On March the 8th, a coroner's office gets next of kin information. Y'all now follow along with me now. On March the 9th, Crime Lab confirms Dexter's identity. Okay, so it took 4 days. They had his next of kin information. They knew who he was. And on March the 14th, Dexter was reported missing by his mother. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? On July, now we go from March the 14th to July. July the 14th, Dexter was buried in a state-run cemetery. On August the 24th, police informed Dexter's mother of his death. Do y'all hear this? August the 24th, the police informed Dexter's mother of his death. In October, Dexter's mother visits his unmarked grave. So this is just so disheartening. It really is. In Jackson, Mississippi, now I just gave y'all the facts. I'm about to go into this article right now. The family of Dexter Wade is calling for justice after a 37-year-old man was allegedly, ain't no alleged, but I guess I had to do that in the news, but ain't no alleged, he was struck. He was struck by a Jackson, Mississippi Police Department cruiser in March and later buried in a potter's field without his family knowing. My son, I never thought in a million years that he would leave me, Wade's mother said. He was my oldest son, and I would have never thought this happened to him. Actually, he was her only son. Wade Robertson reported her son missing on March the 14th, 9 days after she had last heard from him on March the 5th. She didn't learn until August the 24th, more than 5 months after his death, that Dexter Wade had been struck and killed by an off-duty Jackson police officer the night of March the 5th as he was walking across a local highway. According to civil rights attorney Ben Crump, y'all know Ben Crump being everybody. Child, thank God for Ben Crump, who has represented the family. An investigator from the coroner's office identified Dexter Wade using fingerprints and reported that identification to Jackson police on March the 9th, just 4 days after the death. So what Dexter Wade mother is thinking that the Jackson Police Department actually had it out for her and her family because, let's see, I wrote this down somewhere. Hold on, y'all. I wrote it down somewhere. Bitterstein Wade actually, her brother actually, I guess, was killed by Jackson Police Department. They had a wrongful death lawsuit in. I'm trying to see if I can find that so I can let y'all know about that one. One thing that they want to do, Ben Crump wants to do, is they want to exhume his body from the burial site, which is actually a Jackson's Potter's Field. And I believe he has a number as to where he's buried. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. It's right here. Okay. Wade filed a wrongful death suit against Jackson Police Department several years ago, claiming Jackson Police Department officers pulled her brother, George Robertson, out of his vehicle and slammed him to the ground. 3 officers were eventually accused in that case and charged criminally. Charges for 2 of those officers were dropped. Wow, I had never heard of this. A 3rd officer, Anthony Fox, was convicted of culpable negligence manslaughter and sentenced to 5 years behind bars. So this is prior to her son being struck by a police car and ultimately killed. Now, see, here's the thing that has me thrown for a loop. Aren't police cruisers, don't they have videos? Like, don't they have cameras on those police cars? No one talked about that. Matter of fact, Jackson Police Department has not even issued an official statement about what actually happened. Now, we're into November now. Nothing. And why is it? According to the coroner had contacted Jackson Police Department numerous of times before they even buried his body to find out, have they got in contact with the mother or with the family? Nothing. So y'all know what that sound like. That sound like an absolute cover-up. That would only happen here in Mississippi. Mind you, not too far away from where, from Money, Mississippi, where Emmett Till was, he was unalived. I tell you. I don't know. Had y'all heard about this prior to me talking about it? Actually, Bitterstein Wade and Ben Crump actually was on the Roland Martin show, and they was actually talking about all of this. So Passion Lisa said, "Good morning." That was the first time I've heard of it. So if no one has heard of this, make sure you do your due diligence and do some research on the topic and keep up with it, because if we don't bring awareness to things of this matter, something like this could very well happen to your family. And we have to keep talking about issues like this, because if not, it'll get swept up on the rug. Because I promise you, if the gentleman would have been another race other than African American, we would not be talking about this right now. Not months later and just not finding out about it. No. So the next thing I want to talk about, no one is saying anything in the chat. I want to talk about white families and black foster kids. Ultimately, sometimes after the foster kids, they are ultimately adopting these children. So this past weekend, I ran across a YouTube page. It's called the Scholler Family. And you can go and find them. It was a husband and wife. They pretty much are young or whatever. And they decided they were not going to have kids. I'm not really for sure why. I don't know if it was due to medical issues. I don't know. And the wife is in the medical field and the husband deals with real estate. Like they got real estate property and stuff like that. So they decided they wanted to adopt a child. Foster a child. Prior to them fostering a child, they actually used to foster pets. They foster pets. They would keep pets for a little while and then the pets go on and get adopted by someone. But they didn't have a particular color. They didn't say we only want to foster white children or black children. They didn't have a preference. So the first child that they got was this little bitty girl. Her name was, I can't even think of that little girl's name, but she was a cute little girl. She was a little baby, and they fostered her. For the first few months, I think it was on the table that they could have a possibility of adopting this baby. I'm not really for sure what was the situation behind the whole adopting or why the little child was in the foster care program. They said they were going to leave that up to their little girl now and the mother to come out, because that's their story to tell. But anyway, so ultimately they adopt this baby. And I thought it was just so heartwarming to see a Caucasian woman. Now, y'all know, combing a little African-American child's hair, it takes some skill, because even when I used to try to take care of natural hair or my daughter's hair, you got to learn the hair type and all that kind of stuff. Baby, this lady, she was doing the biz. I'm talking about, I was just like, whoa, she does a better job taking care of her child's hair than I did of my daughter's hair. She had the right products. She was real gentle with her. And this girl had some long, thick, curly hair. Baby, she would braid it. She put I can't even put beads in hair right now. She was putting beads in her hair. She was just doing everything. And one thing I thought that was so heartwarming was her and her husband talked about being around people that look like her child, because they said that when you incorporate people that look like them in their life, they turn out a little better, And so I started to think about this little boy that plays soccer with my son, and he was adopted. And I looked at how his mother treats him, and she does not treat him any different or anything. And I just thought that was really, really amazing to see a white family take care of a black child. And they had other kids, like the little boy that plays soccer with Caden. They have other children. And the little boy just fits in just like he's one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying one of them, but like that's their child. So I did a little research about what white adoptive parents need to know about raising black children. Well, first of all, I want to talk about my brother. My parents adopted a little boy. He was mixed. Now, I come from both my mom and dad, they're black. They adopted my brother. His mother was white. His father was black. And they adopted him before I was even born. And he looked olive white. He does not look black at all. I mean, you could tell he's mixed with a little something maybe, but pretty much he took on the Caucasian side. So with him being in our family and all of us, I'm the darkest in my family. Everybody else a little lighter than me. But then you see my other brother and it's like, wait a minute now. But he had problems growing up because he went, when we lived in Florida, he went to an all-white school. And then when we moved to Ohio, he was in an all-black school. So he had a lot of problems prior to, and some of it probably was genetic or whatever. But I'm trying to think back then. I don't know if he was incorporated with people that look like him, because we didn't look like him, but I never showed my brother any partiality because I thought that was my brother. Because for all I know, he Caden, didn't I tell you don't interrupt me while I'm no cookies. Now get in there and sit down. And don't come back in here. Y'all see, he done disturbed me. He needed to be at school today, but the doctor said he couldn't go. So anyway, I'm going to go back to what I was talking about. So when a family adopts a child of a different race, they become a multicultural family. And it is important for white parents to adjust their lifestyle and family norms accordingly. Many transracial adoptees grow up isolated from their race of origin. I'm trying to find some tips. Pretty much the tips that I found, because I'm not even going to go off of this article, pretty much the tips that I found was they tried to incorporate their child being around other black children, even from the daycare that the child went to a multicultural daycare. And I really, really thought that they did a really good job. Does anybody have anything to say about that? Y'all are so quiet in this chat. Y'all not saying nothing this morning. I'm talking about nothing. Y'all just listening. Nobody's saying nothing. Y'all not saying anything this morning. Well, listen. Let's see. Where are we? If we not going to talk this morning, we going to end the broadcast. Yeah, we got to end the broadcast. We not going to talk because I love to have conversation with the chat. I love to talk to y'all to see what y'all have to say about different topics. But y'all been quiet this morning. I guess y'all done had no cup of coffee or nothing. So we going to have to end the broadcast this morning. I hope each and every one of you all have an amazing Monday. If there is a topic that you want to discuss on the Kimmie's Morning Show, you have to send those topics in. I don't know unless you send them in. Otherwise, it'll be topics that I decide. So, I see Peanut said something. She said she don't know any biracial adopted families, but if you know you can afford it and learn about that child's racial background and teach it to them, it's all good to me. She says she had to put on the TV, but I don't know how to chat on TV. All right, so we are going to wrap up the Kimmie's Morning Show. I hope each and every one of you all have a great morning. If you want a specific topic cut on the show, please send me an email or you can drop it in the chat. or once this video is over with, drop it in the comment area. Whatever you want discussed, please let me know. If there's something that you want talked about in the morning inspiration, make sure you send me an email so I can forward that over to my dad. I hope each and every one of you all have an amazing morning. We're going to close out the Kimmie's Morning Show this morning. Always do something special for someone else, and we will catch y'all later.